Okay, this is a quick unscripted, well all my videos are at the moment, unscripted on setting up the AMD64 build nodes for the new cluster. Now these I actually buy in as standard set-top boxes like this, and although these come with Windows 10 pre-installed, I'm actually going to wipe them and actually put Ubuntu onto them, ready for normal use. So got to make sure I've got this cable in the right way round. So where are you? HDMI, network, keyboard goes into one of the USB ports, hard drive with a copy of Ubuntu bootable onto it, and then hopefully, if I can find where the cable's disappeared, because everything gets been tangling up and I didn't want to do that, power supply. So Okay, now we've got Ubuntu on this. Next point is to actually make this readily available for use on the racking. Now, one of the problems with these cases, as I said earlier, they get warm, and in fact this stayed warm for a long time. From after installing it until shutting down, it stayed warm, and that's just inside this case. So next is to convert this to fit onto this, which is the rack mount specific for this particular model of unit. So here we go. So unplug everything. Now I will say now, this will invalidate any warranty, because what I'm going to do now is to remove the case. Now fortunately on these things they are just clipped on like this, so right, so there's the base off. Now we have 4 screws to take out. Now, this is one of the interesting things about these, is that it doesn't say what this is, but there seems to be some sort of connector for something that's on the bottom there. But now I've got those screws out, I need to carefully hop the motherboard out. There we go. Now you can see here we've got a nice heatsink over the CPU, and then all it's got this metal pad here for taking the heat from this to the outer case, and that's why the case gets hot. Now I want to actually carefully remove that battery from the top case, so I need to transfer that over. And this is the Wi-Fi Bluetooth connector. Now I don't need this, but I'm keeping it anyway. So if I did want to actually use it, I can do. Right, so that's that part done. Now I'll bring this over. Now design this case so I've got the holes here for the reset button and the power status LED. Now these should align up, so now I can now add these mounting screws. Now these don't have to be tight, just enough to hold it in place. Now you can actually put a battery on the back there, and this antenna can also then go onto there. It's not going to get used, but it's there. And that's basically it. We don't need those anymore. So, headphone socket, not going to be used. Gigabit network, HDMI again, not going to be used. We've got the two USB 3s at the top there. That's actually, I think, a USB 2, but that's the power. Now we've also got then option putting out the SD card in there to increase the onboard storage. This has already got 64 gig of storage on there already. But that's basically it. Right, last thing to do on this is to install it into the rack. So I've already got the network cable and the power supply set up, so plug in the Ethernet, power supply, slowly push this in, do up your screws, and there we are. Everything's now in place and it's up and running.